Thank you, Georgie, for this kind introduction. I'm sorry for my scratchy voice, but I'm currently suffering from a corona infection, so I have to stay here in my isolated small home office. Let me share my screen to you. I would like to introduce our master's degree in engineering sciences. And first of all, well, here it works. First of all, I would also introduce me. It's Franz Perschl. I'm responsible for this program, but I'm not the only one. We have several other persons working here, and the most important one, Mrs. Göbl, will introduce herself a little bit later. She will show you the second part of this presentation. She's the program coordinator and normally your first contact with our university and our program. So some main features maybe. Well, we are talking about electrical engineering today, but this master's program is a Master of Engineering with one specialization, which is electrical engineering, which I will show you in a few minutes. Some general remarks. You study normally for 3 semesters here if you do it in full time, or 6 semesters if you want to study in part time. This is mostly of interest for local students. You will earn 30 credit points in each semester, and you can start our course or the master program in each semester, meaning 2 times a year. We started the winter term around October the 1st, and also in the summer term, mid of March. The complete program is taught in English, and there are no additional fees, with one small exception. For the student union. You have to pay about 75 euros, I think, each semester. So here is what I said before. We have these 3 specialization areas. One is electrical and information technology, but there are also some fellow students then which study mechatronics or mechanical and plastics or polymer engineering. Probably this is the most important slide in my presentation here. I will stay a little bit at this slide. What you should know is that all our lecture modules are organized in so-called module pools. You can see here the modules MG up to MP. Every student is free to choose the modules he or she is interested in. There are only a few small restrictions. The restrictions are that each student has to earn a certain number of credit points in each of the module pools. You can see how many credit points you should gather in each pool here on the right side. Most of our modules will give you 5 credit points. So that means that, for example, in this MG pool, you have to attend only 2 lectures and of course pass the exam for that, and then that's enough. So the MG modules, for example, focus on mathematical and on mathematics and topics of natural sciences, like electrodynamics, solid state electronics, and for example, fluid mechanics. Well, fluid mechanics is maybe nothing for electrical engineers, but you remember we have several other specializations, and it's maybe of interest for mechanical engineers. So we have, I don't know exactly, 5 or 6 modules available in this pool. So you have to take 2 of them, and that's okay. The same is true for this MA module pool. It focuses on special applications like real-time systems, integrated circuit design, mixed signal systems, or model-based development, and so on. The MV pool is the biggest pool we have. Here you find modules, or here we collect the modules which are specialization specific. For electrical engineers, we have two focus areas. One is more on automation, the other is on communication technology. Especially the electrical engineers can choose between 9 different modules, and you see from the number of credit points, you have to participate in 4 of them. And that means that you normally have enough of choice. The MF group here is our modules which are completely free. We have around 15 modules provided by our faculty. There are several language courses which can be counted here, and several other courses from different faculties. I think in total we have about 25 courses which you can take here. The last but most important pool is the MP pool. It consists of a master's project and the master thesis. The master project is a project where you normally work together with a small team of other students on a project provided by my colleagues, by the professors. Normally, my colleagues provide around 20 to 30 projects each semester, so there is enough of choice, and you can normally everyone finds what he likes to do. The master thesis is the final step towards the degree, of course. You can write it directly at the university on a topic provided by one of my colleagues, or you can try to find a topic in a company, and then you write normally also the master's thesis in the company, and it's only supervised by 2 professors from our university. At the end, you will have 90 credit points, and that's enough normally for your degree. Just a few other things to mention. We are a University of Applied Sciences, so we have a very practical oriented education. So that means that most of our lectures are accompanied by practical experiments, lab courses, and well, in a lecture, you will sit there with about, I don't know, 50 or more students together. But in the lab courses, we make very small groups, mostly 10 to 15 students. And there you can work with modern equipment. Well, to be honest, not everything is modern, of course, but it's quite okay, I think. One last thing to mention, the admission requirements we have. Of course, it's an engineering master, so you need some engineering bachelor, which is the primary requirement. You also need good knowledge of English language, because all our lectures and lab courses are in English. And of course, you also need at least a little bit of knowledge of basic knowledge of German language, because you live in Germany, in Rosenheim, for 1.5 years. And it's not so good if you cannot speak with other people. Not everyone speaks English, or speaks English well enough so that you can talk with him. Okay. That's all from my side, and I would like to hand over to Mrs. Göbl.
Thank you very much, Professor Perschl. Hi, everyone. My name is Lisa. I'm the program coordinator for the master's degree program Engineering Sciences. And as Professor Perschl already said, I'm your first contact person when it comes, or when you're interested in the program, or when you have any question about application, just send me an email and I will be happy to help you out there. So now you've already heard more details about the program itself, but what might be also of interest for you is the location of Rosenheim, and also the surrounding area, and which might just influence your student life. So Yeah, Rosenheim is located in the southeast of Germany in the state of Bavaria. Yes, it's located in between the two biggest cities, Munich and Salzburg in Austria. So you may have already heard about Munich, maybe from the soccer team or from the Oktoberfest. It's only 50 kilometers away from Rosenheim, and it can be reached within about 30 minutes by train. So it's pretty close. And also, if you plan to have a student job there in Munich, it's really easy to reach. And yeah, Rosenheim is a good traffic connection in general. Rosenheim is a medium-sized city with about 70,000 inhabitants. It's really it has a lovely city center with nice buildings and a Mediterranean flair, as you can see here on the pictures a little bit. And yeah, it also has two rivers running through the town, so it's a really nice city to live there. And we can switch to the next slide. Not only the city, but also the surrounding of Rosenheim, the region around Rosenheim is really nice, because we live in a region where people really go on holidays. So we are really close to the mountains, to the Alps, which offer plenty of leisure activities, especially when you like to do sports and just in general like to enjoy being in the nature. So you can go hiking, biking, skiing in the winter. And we also have a lot of lakes. So a couple of lakes can be reached by bike within 20 minutes from Rosenheim. So this is pretty cool. There's a lot of things to do for you there as a student. And we can go on. Yeah, here we have some facts and figures about our university itself. So similar to the city, we are also a medium-sized university of applied sciences. We have 6,400 students roundabout and 170 professors, and all in all 260 lecturers. We teach in 5 core areas: in business, technology, design, health, and social, whereas technology is the biggest part, or the field where we specialize the most. Our USPs are, or what's so special about our university is that we have a really good professor-student ratio, which Professor Perschl already mentioned before. Especially the exercises are conducted in small groups, which is an advantage for you because you have direct contact to your professor, to your lecturer. Furthermore, we follow a very practice-oriented approach. So our degree programs are adapted to the practical requirements of the industry. So you will have accompanying exercises to the lectures, which really help you to assimilate the knowledges. Then we can go on. Yes, thank you. Another important topic for you is application, especially the application deadlines. So for the winter semester, you can apply from the 1st of May until the 15th of June. And for the summer semester, you can apply from the 15th of November to the 15th of December. Our lecture periods in the winter semester start on the 1st of October and ends on the 14th of February. Then you have 1 month of semester break. And then the summer semester starts on the 15th of March and ends on the 31st of July. And then you have 2 months of semester break, which is really nice just to either work or go on holidays. The exams always take place approximately 3 weeks before the end of the lecture period. Then we can go on. We would like to additionally show you some services which we offer to international students, because when you go to another country, you're new to everything, so we try to help you as much as possible. So for example, we offer German language courses so that you can just improve your level of German, so that which will help you in your daily life and also in your lectures. We also offer, or our language center offers a language tandem, which means that you will have a partner and you learn each other's language. For example, if your partner is a native German speaker, you have the possibility to learn German with him or her, and he or she can learn or study your native language. So it's a really nice program to get into touch with each other and just learn a language. When you arrive here, we will have a study start program for you at the semester start. So there we show you the university, show you our IT systems. We organize some events, like this semester, for example, we did a trip to Lake Chiemsee, which was really nice. So yeah, we try to help you to get in touch with each other and have a good start. And also we will have a student tutor who will support you in terms of housing, or if you have any questions about the IT systems or about the university, about everything. So he will open a WhatsApp group so that you can get in touch with each other and he will help you. And I also want to pay your attention at our Facebook TH Rosenheim International page, where we post current topics and topics on life in and around Rosenheim. So it's really nice to follow. I just like to invite you to follow this page. And last but not least, we have also housing on campus. So just next to the campus, there is a student residence which offers affordable accommodation for students. All right, then we can go to the next slide, and we are already at the end. So I hope you liked our presentation, and feel free to follow our Facebook page, and we hope to see you in Rosenheim soon.